Good morning to you. It must be 5 o'clock somewhere out there on the East Coast because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be with you. And we do this for all of our brothers and sisters who are in the sales verticals, whether it's major account, key account, up and down the street, in-home sales, regular retail, copier sales, or automotive sales. We've made it to the last month of the year, the very first day, December 1st. What is your plan to end the year strong? What do you have to do to maximize your pay plans? Please think about this or sit down with your manager and let's find out what you need to do to end this year, 2021, strong. So I'm just going to unpack this right quick so you can get to work. Today, I want to talk about things to know before you start hiring a sales team. So naturally, we're reaching out to all of the new managers or existing managers who maybe have gotten stale over the year. I'm going to start with a quote from a person you heard of. His name is Henry Ford. He stated once, "Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. But working together is success." Working together is success. Now, building a sales team always is the most exciting, fearful, and rewarding parts of a sales leader's career. See, you know that by the right hire and pay plan, you can be starting at a threshold of incredible growth for yourself, the company, but the person that you hired. So my question to you is, well, where do you start? So to get moving, there has to be 4 areas you need to consider before you hire a sales team. The first one is know your sales process. Take the time to document and consider your process prior to hiring anyone. Understanding what your customers are coming from now and what would they want in the future. Are you looking to build on an existing channel of open new ones? Is your sales cycle a long cycle, 6 months or more, or is it a shorter cycle? Are your current and future customers all from a specific industry? Take the time now to understand and change your process to an opportunity for a solid foundation. Number 2, how about hiring with a purpose? That's right. Many managers do not know how to hire. There should be no shame in that, but let's get some information that's going to help us out to deal with this particular situation. So many sales managers still need some type of training when it comes to interviewing. Now, that doesn't mean that you're bad. It just means that you need to know what questions, high gain questions, to ask to make sure that you're getting the right person. So always hire for success and always use a skill assessment. It's very important to give you an idea of the person's consistent habits up to that time. The assets of watching and doing this will tell you very briefly, we shouldn't hire this person. There's going to be a confliction with some other people. Or we're a little bit curious about this. So do we start them in position A or pull them down on entry level pay until they prove themselves to go up? That's what you need to think about. How about your compensation plans? Many people, especially salespeople, are driven by the ability to maximize their pay plan. What is your pay plan consisted of? Every individual is going to be different. Every company is different. But I can tell you this: if for 1 month, 1 quarter, one half of a year, whatever your pay plan stated, and you do not deliver, you're going to lose that professional because they're working trying to maximize the pay plan. And if you have two or more people successful at maximizing that pay plan, why would you revert it and change it and lower it? That doesn't motivate your salespeople. So, behavior, that's the key thing with the pay plan. What's going to drive your desired behavior? That's how we create a pay plan. And be ready to adapt. Success in business is never straight and fine, neither is it in sales. Always expect cyclatories built in because it's going to happen. There's so many things out of our control, i.e., the government, i.e., the state regulations. There's some things you can't get around. But be ready to lead. That's the key. Now that you have your team in place, don't forget it's your job to make them successful. The human capital, you got them to change their career. Now they're in your house, work with them. The basic things of leadership 101, manage by walking around. Spend each day, even if it's only for a few minutes, to find out what's on their mind. How can you be of more assistance so they can get successful in their role? Because the secret is you should be the laziest person on your whole team. And why is that? You've trained them. And if you have middle managers underneath you, you trained all of them where they're going to follow the process verbatim to the T. So, with that said, let's hit the road. It's the first day of December of 2021. And as always in parting, this is Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategy, saying, you go out and you make it a champion day.